guys, I'm back in that field again. I was planning on going somewhere else today, but it's not a great forecast. I think the ground is extremely wet, so I thought I'd be better off to keep with the grass for now. I've had a couple of finds, nothing fantastic, something that, little thing that I don't even know what it is. But I'm just in the hedgerow, well just against the hedgerow here. I've had a little 14 signal, so let's show you what we've got for this one. Yeah, it's quite blustery today, so I apologise for any wind noise. As you can see, I'm just in the hedgerow. Using the Nox in field 1 again. Recovery speed 5. Iron bias 1, 50 tones. And this was reading 14. Not very deep, probably 3 or 4 inches I suppose. And this is what we've got. You can't see a lot at the moment because it's quite covered in sticky muck. But it looks like one of those holy, what do they call them, a holy cross of sepulchre, something strange like that anyway. So that could have been a belt mount or a harness mount or something like that. That's what I think it is, but I'll get it cleaned up later on and have a better look. But yeah, that's not bad, that's okay. I think these are sort of post-medieval, I think 1700s, possibly 1800s. Right. I've just been taking shelter in this little copse at the edge of the field. We've had a right gale and some of that really fine rain, but blowing at a heck of a force. So I just had a sandwich and a bite to eat, and we're going to continue. Got to be something in this field. Right, I'm at the opposite side of the field now. It's a bit more sheltered behind this hedgerow. I've just had a button out just along there somewhere. Nothing fancy. Anyway, I've got a signal here. And some my end as well, but I'm getting sort of around about an 18 signal. It's quite deep. Just put it in 10 kilohertz and see what that says. Right, I'm still getting signals, so I'm going to dig that and see what it is. Okay, it's out. Nothing fantastic, unfortunately. I think it's yeah, part of a pocket watch by the look of it. It's copper. Right. Oh well, it's something, isn't it? Right, we've got a 17, 18ish. That's just really jumpy actually. I'll dig it anyway. Let's hope it's better than a pocket watch part. Right, I flipped the soil out and it's just fallen off the bottom. It's that. Whatever that is. No, I don't know. Doesn't look great, does it? It's got some shape to it. I don't know whether that's something that's been bent over or... No, it's not, it's solid. I'm puzzled by that one, I don't know what it is, folks. Do you? Hopefully someone does, because I don't. I think it's copper. It might have had some iron on the back on this side. Yeah. Right, I don't know what that is. Ah dear. I've had a few buttons today, but just the little 2-hole, 4-hole type. Signals around what, 9, 10ish. On the signal here, this is 17, or 16, 17, and it's just another button, sadly. Bit of silvering to it. Yeah, well, we're going to keep going, we're not going to give up yet. Just there is where, oh there, where I had the last signal, so I'm a few feet away. Had a really jumpy signal up into the 30s. and I think it's one of those lids from a paraffin or fuel tin or something, fuel can. I've had one before, pretty sure I didn't video that. I don't even know what I did with it, to be honest. Yep, just a brass fuel can lid. I think it's brass. Right, one I've missed before. You can probably see that I'm pretty much back where I started. I've been along this edge, down the bottom edge, the far edge, and I'm back in this corner of this field just here. Now we just had a signal here, 20s, 12 to 27 actually, and we've got a buckle. Probably the best find of the day, that so far. That's not saying much, is it? Can't have good days all the time, and I've done this field a lot, as I've said in the past, so it's just nice to find something. What's that, probably a couple of 100 years old, I guess. It was about 7 inches deep in the ground. Yeah, I'm happy with that, that's good. I think I'm going to just make a diagonal right across to the corner, the far corner of the field. No other reason than, like I said, I've done it a lot this field, I'm just going to head that way to see if I've missed anything. So, wish me luck, guys. I'm still making my way across this field, corner to corner. And I've just decided to turn the iron audio off. I normally have it on because I like to hear what's in the field, but I'm getting a bit sick of hearing iron. And I literally just turned it off and I got a 22, 23 signal. Shallow. And it's just here. Don't know what it is. It may be junk or maybe not. Reasonable. Yeah, I think it's junk. Not sure what that is. It's not one of those harmonica reeds, is it? Might be. I'll give it a wash later, but yeah, it's not looking great. Okay, worth digging it anyway. Well, the signals are very few and far between today. Struggling really. But I've had a signal here, 18, 19, 20 this one. Finally got it out from all the rocks and stuff. Quite shallow really. And it's another little pocket watch winder. Got one of these a week or two ago, didn't I? Great stuff. It's getting towards the end of the day and finally the clouds are clearing. Typical, isn't it? I think I'll be backing up shortly. I had a signal down here and it was very loud. And it's showing it's been very shallow, and I thought, oh, this is going to be a big piece of junk, is this, but I'm going to have to dig it. Anyway, I tried each single frequency just to see if I got an iron signal, and I didn't in any of them. I've dug it out. It was probably 7 inches deep, 8 inches deep, and it's a big piece of iron. Kind of looks like an axe head, but I'm not sure if it is. Possibly a tool used for splitting rock or something or other. Definitely sharp on that end. Doesn't appear to be an obvious hole for a shaft to go through, so, and this end looks like it's been battered with probably a big lump hammer or something, so I think it's some kind of splitter, possibly a stone splitter. So it used to be They used to be digging stone up there, I think. I can't think of the blooming word now, my brain's not working. A quarry, that's it. So, possibly a stone splitter. Right, I better put that in the bag anyway. I think this could well be my last signal. So, as I said already, the finds are very few and far between today in this field now. I think I've just about done it to death. Right, I'll take that home anyway. Hi folks, I've just popped out to a different field. It's just grass, this one. I know there've been cattle and sheep and whatnot in here in the past. Not had much so far. I've only got probably 3 hours or so. A couple of buttons and some shotties. Yeah, I've just had a little find here though, so I'll show you this one. So it was reading 14, probably 6 to 7 inches, well maybe 6 inches perhaps. And we've got a little thimble. Nice. Bit of damage there at the bottom, but otherwise it's not really in bad condition, that. I don't suppose it's that old. Looks like it's machine made. Right, one for the bag anyway. So I'm just making my way along an old footpath. There's not an awful lot going on, to be fair. Not many singles. Just had one here, 16, 17. There's a little hoop. Now I would say it's probably not a harness hoop because it looks to be too fine for that kind of job. So I'm not sure what it is. I don't know, it could be a button frame, I suppose. You know, the cloth buttons. Possibly. Right. Okay, I've jumped fields again. Grass field, it was too much hard work and very wet down the bottom. Right, I've had a 10-11 signal here. I've got it out. I think it's remains of an old whistle. Can't say how old that is. Might have been a hawking whistle. If I used to birds of prey, but I'm not sure about that. It might have been. Great stuff, that's alright. I'm not sure what I found here, it's tiny. It's reading 9. Whatever it is, it's very thin and very worn. Doesn't appear to be any sort of button. I did wonder if it could have been one of those little tiny Roman coins, but I don't know if it's thick enough to be one of those. I'll have to get it under the magnifying glass later on.